I'm sorry my last video didn't really turn out that well, but it's just all kinds of stuff that was in there. I was talking about my dad and how my mom feels, and especially how I feel of turning off everything, and then he comes back out and watches TV, which he could still lay in their bedroom and watch TV. I don't have the luxury of having a TV in my room, so I could see why I can do that. Oh, excuse me. And I was talking about the a little bit of bullying and how there was a lot of stuff in there. And I was talking about the picnic Brian and I are going to have tomorrow, which I'm not sure if we're still going to have because there's a chance of rain. And I got a lot of things. Fluffy, you want to be in the video? Yeah? Oh, hang on. Come here. Little Fluffy desires you want to be in the video. Hang on. There you go. You're in the video. My little granddaughter. Isn't she cute? See yourself. But there's a lot of stuff that I just want to cover on, and I'm glad that I can finally get longer than 15 minutes, because knowing me, I can say a lot of things at once about a lot of many different topics. But some of my favorite topics was watching Good Morning America and seeing Cars Land, where you actually have a sweepstakes, but I looked on it and said it was closed. So it might have been a rerun, it might have not. There you go. And I told my mom a few things about what Dad was doing and everything else, and I made her cry. I was truly not trying to make her cry. Alright, go ahead. And I just... Oh, go ahead, get on the bed, I know you can. And I just would like to do something, but how can I do something when around here Mom is like the oddball? And how was one of the other ones? One of the other ones was on The View, where this lady got away from Towers and Tiaras, where there was some type of thing that went on, and just, yeah. Hang on. So it's just kind of an awkward day. I did not like the news, and I'm sorry. I know it's kind of a little awkward here, and let me try to put it back. And I just would like to do things about Dad with all the stress and everything that's going on, and I just can't, because he's technically the dominant male in this household, and yeah, I just can't really do anything. And what the other thing that bothers me about Dad is, or there's a couple other ideas where he can't admit that he has a problem, and just basically being a bully. That's how I got into talking about the bullying and going to in the past where I need an example, because I know I talk about the past a lot. That's normally because I don't have anything to talk about when I need an example. But about the bullying where kids learn how to bully, and it's not always the kids who learn from kids. It's kids learn it from adults, because, for example, when Brian got kicked out of college for a misunderstanding, that the teacher said that he was good enough to be a second-year student. And then after that, he basically got bullied. The class thought he was a freaking joke. And that's why he got mad enough where he started working on his truck. And he even got yelled at when he did something right. I gotta turn that off here. But it's just so wrong, you know. It's and then that was the third time that he went to jail on me, because he was also trying to get the college to do something, because he felt like people were playing with his truck when the teacher said that they'll do that, but for the battery wires or cables, whatever. And those were brand new cables, and brand new cables should not do that. And this is why I need to get down to Kirkwood as fast as possible. I know I took a couple different summers off because I wanted to de-stress my brain just a little bit, and that's why I only did fall and spring semesters. But I started doing a summer semester because that way I only had 14 credits left, and I got exactly 14 credits. I'm going to take about a year off, and yeah. So I got that to do, and I got a lot of things to do. Been trying to find myself a job, which is one of the other things I was talking about how epileptics are not able to really work. You know, especially in a kitchen, even if I want to work, I cannot work, and it's getting kind of hard for me to do something without trying to get a job, because I've been trying to get a job, and it's hard for me to just sit there and just not have a job. I would really like a job, but how can I get a job when I really can't, because I don't have the degree and everything else? Because here's a couple topics that are questions that I would like you to... Alright, unit manager. That basically says something about managing the apartments that they have near White Lucine and Prairie. But you also need a social degree, and well, I don't have a social services degree. That's to work with the troubled kids, and I just really did not want to go there. And then the other stuff that is either something to do with a medical degree or driving a semi-tractor, and I can't do either one of those just because I'm seen as a liability. I hate being seen as a liability. What I would like employers start to do is to actually go watch the person work for free for one day or just a couple hours and see how much they can actually get done. You know, not to step on anyone's toes, but it's a good way to actually see people work. And I'm just tired of a lot of people, because I want to get rid of this disease, and I really can't, because this disease is hereditary, and I didn't know my dad he's a carrier for it, so that's part of it. And then I just can't believe some people nowadays. But I just really can't. You know, I try and do so much, and like I said in my last video, I was doing so great, and I'm tapering and all kinds of stuff, and sorry, I'm just checking my little drug case here. And I gotta do the picnic, and I got so much stuff to do for my study, for between this and my regular doctor, and yeah, so I'll talk to you guys later.